Hey, my name's Tom, and welcome to an unedited behind-the-scenes look at the Silver Screen sessions with Chase, Holfelder, and myself. I'm not gonna play the whole track here. I'm basically just gonna break it down section by section and give you a little bit of insight into how we kind of went about writing this track. I'm gonna start with Tainted Love. A little cover of Tainted Love. If you haven't listened to the full track, please go and check it out. It will be available on Spotify and all streaming services by now. It's a really good EP. We're super proud of it. It's got some amazing music, so the link will be in the description for that. So the story behind this track, we were actually approached by a trailer company, and we were asked to, write music and create a cover of Tainted Love for the film. So we only had a couple days to write this track. I'm literally talking 1 or 2 days, which is quite a fast turnaround. However, it's this is my job. I'm a trailer composer, so it is something I'm used to. But it still was a tight turnaround. I think it would be really cool to show you some of how we've done this, and I'll show you some of the files that we worked with, some of the original stems that Chase sent me. So if we just go here. So Chase began writing this track. He starts with just, a piano, some drums, and some other brass instruments, I think. But what this does, it gives us a really good idea of where the track's going to go. So Chase will usually start the process and he'll, send me his little demo. And then from there, I'll start producing it and start writing my own things towards it. Try and make it sound as epic and cinematic as possible. So here's some of the files here. We've got his vocals, drones, drums, pianos, and stuff like that. I think first what I'm going to do is just solo his files, and you can kind of see where the track began.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to.
I'm going to skip just towards the first chorus here. And I'm just going to skip to the final section.
Tainted love. Tainted love.
So yeah, it's a really good demo. And that sets out the parameters to which I will work with. He's got his tempos down. He's demonstrating what he feels what would be a good cover, and especially from the direction of the film company as well, who asked us, they gave us a little bit of direction. So we feel like we nailed this brief. And so the first thing that I would have done based on this is I would probably initially look to start building off his drums, his piano, and other instruments that he's got. I'll start producing those and replacing them. So I think the first thing let's have a look at is the piano. So Chase's original piano is here. Now, don't forget, Chase is really trying to, speed through this process so I can start working, because we are on such a short deadline. So, again, this is just a demo. And then what I created here was this piano.
No.
There you go. It's just a little different. I feel like it's a little bit softer, has more ambience to it. It's a really nice piano. Developed it a little bit. We've got some effects particles going on in the background. Just for the more ambience, this is what this sounds like. Just some really cool ambience there. The next thing that I would have done is look towards the percussion. I did actually end up using some of Chase's percussion as well. However, I just kind of developed it a little bit more. So if I just solo those, they sound like this. So as you can hear straight away, I've got some clocks in there. That was an element of the film that I decided to play with. I had a rough idea what the film was going to be, so I thought clocks would be, a cool little instrument to add there. So as I'm producing this track, what Chase is doing in the background now is Chase is polishing up his vocals. We also reached out to get some live strings done. So we had a friend We become really good friends from this. He goes by the name of Future Cello. His link will be in the description. You can check out some of his music as well. Me and Future Cello have actually got another project coming along soon. That's a really cool project. So, you should subscribe and kind of keep in contact with that one. So Chase reached out to Future Cello and asked for some strings to be recorded. I'd layered these strings once I'd received them. I'd layered them with some MIDI as well. But I just want to. What's really cool is this kind of alternative mix, which is the strings that we've got recorded and Chase's vocals. And I'd love to actually just release this kind of as a stripped back version, but you can hear how great this sounds. I'll just solo everything here.
Years and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love. Don't touch me, please. Tainted love.
How amazing is that? That's a really cool alternative mix. The strings, they're just amazing. He's such a talented cellist. Definitely go and check him out. So again, I've just produced these. Again, as you can see here, I've added some of my MIDI strings here. And if you've got any questions about what VSTs I'm using, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll answer them. Let's just listen to this real quick.
To make things right, you need someone to hold you tight.
So that's just a mix between my strings, the live strings, and Chase's vocals. If we have a real quick look at Chase's vocals now, so the next day, when I've been producing this, Chase has also gone back and he's kind of filled out and stretched out his vocals, really produced them more, so I have a lot more files to work with. And we have a clear definition of sections. So we have obviously the intro here, we have the mid section, which is, for this track is probably the second chorus. And the third section is the big section. So as the trailer goes on, this is the, what we refer to as the third act. It's the, the most exciting bit of the trailer. So the third act really needs to hit hard, and it needs to sound as big as possible. But as you can see here, we've got a lot more files of Chase's vocals here. Towards the final chorus, I'll just play you Chase's vocals for the final chorus here.
Tainted love.
They sounded great as I was producing them. By this stage, I've got quite a lot of music going on. And I felt that at times the vocals were, we were losing the vocals a little bit in the mix. So a really good tip for this, I created a vocoder. And this is what the vocoder... So basically the vocoder will be singing, the same final chorus. However, it's going to sound quite robotic. And what that's going to do is it enables me to add different chord progressions behind the lead vocal. And it also gives it a really cool grit. And that will help it stand out in the mix a little bit. So let me just show you what the vocoder along... This sounds really robotic, by the way, and it's quite rough. So this is what this sounds like.
Tainted love. Tainted love.
Sounds quite weird. However, once it's combined with the vocals, you can really hear what it's trying to do here.
Tainted love. Tainted love. Don't touch me, please.
Yeah, so that sounds great. And if I just play you the full track, everything produced, obviously this is pre-master, so it's a little bit quiet. I'm going to play you absolutely everything now, and you can hear what the final product is. And again, if you haven't fully listened to it, go and check it out. But this is the main big section of the track, Tainted Love.
Tainted love. Tainted love. Don't touch me, please. Tainted love.
I'm going to leave it there. Honestly, go and check it out. It's a great track. If you have any further questions, then please drop them in the comment section. I'm more than happy to help anyone out. If you want to help support me, then please like and subscribe to this channel. I've got me and Chase have got some really cool music, and I personally have some really cool music coming out, and I can break down more of these videos, more of the songs that we've written, if this is something you're interested to. You can actually support me further by, there's a company called Buying Me a Coffee, and you can literally, help, you can buy me a coffee to keep me going. The link for that, it will be in the description as well. So I really hope you enjoyed it. And again, any questions, fire ahead. And I really hope you enjoy our little EP. Thank you so much.